Greetings everyone. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena. You will recall that some 3 weeks ago we did have a meeting with officials at the VFS. We raised with them quite a number of issues that are of great concern to holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits. The issue of payment that is not reflecting, the issue of waivers where applicants are failing to download, or a waiver that said to be collected but was never collected. So as the Zimbabwe community in South Africa, we have designed a form that we are circulating in our social media platforms. If you are not in our social media platforms, please do join. We've been saying this previously, that you need to join our WhatsApp, Telegram, or Facebook for you to be able to participate in our activities as the Zim community in South Africa. If you want, you have my number on your screen, then which is 083 340 1000, 083 340 1000. If you WhatsApp, we just send you the link so that you then get into our social media platforms and you are going to be assisted. So the form, we call it the ZEP Waiver Application Survey 2025. It says this is a survey to help assess the state of applications for waiver letters to be able to apply for the general work visa. It asks you to put your personal details, that is your name, your surname, indicate your gender. Some people have changed their cell phone numbers that they used when they applied. So we ask you to state what your number was, which you used to apply, your cell phone number. And the form asks whether you can still be contacted on that number, or alternatively, what number can you be contacted on. Other people, when they lose their phones, they do not do a swim swipe. They just get a new number. And then we ask what is the email address that you used when applying. We've been saying in this platform that some people have been assisting applicants to apply, but then vanish with the details of the email, and when VFS then communicates through email, the applicant is unable to access that information. We also ask if can you be able to log into your email. We have discovered that quite a number of people are failing to log into their emails because the email was opened for the purposes of submitting or doing the application, and people have forgotten their passwords and so forth. So we ask whether you can still be able to log into your email. Which province are you in South Africa? Whether indeed do you have a ZEP? Have you applied for the waiver letter? Remember, 3 weeks ago when we met VFS officials, they said of the 178,000 who are holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits, 90,000 only have applied for waivers, and 5,000 had applied for the exemption which expires on the 29th of November 2025. We asked, when did you apply for your waiver? Some people applied in 2023, 2024, 2025. So it's important that in the form you indicate when you applied. This assists us to know, particularly since this information we are going to submit it to VFS, the VFS will share with the Department of Home Affairs, so that those who applied, say in 2023, can at least be granted their outcome. the form asks whether your payment is reflecting. Some people are saying their payment is not reflecting because they paid at an ATM, deposited the money at an ATM, they deposited more. Within the form says, if you have issues with payment, did you pay at the bank or online? You need to be specific. This question options must be answered by those with issues. If you have no issues, just select I don't have issues with payment. So the form actually guides you on what to do. Did your payment reflect on the VFS application portal so you can book an appointment? Remember, when you go to the system, you apply, you pay, the payment reflects, it then it directs you to book an appointment so that you go and submit. We ask, when did you make a payment? Then we ask you to attach proof of payment if you paid. We don't believe that you can just make a payment and throw away proof. You need to keep proof of payment, which we are saying you should attach here. And then the other question is to check whether indeed have you received your waiver, and what was the error you got when you tried downloading your waiver outcome. Like I've already said, that some people, when they download, they are facing issues. So the form asks you what was the error. And then in the next question or points, that if you could not download your waiver or have not received the results, please enter your reference number. So the examples are given there on how you enter your reference number. If the error was not file not found or waiver has been collected, what was the error? As I've said, that others are failing because it says a file not found, and others says it was collected but the applicant insists that they did not collect their waiver outcome. The next one says, did you apply on your own or were you helped by an agent or at an internet cafe? So you need to indicate. Do you still talk to your agent and have their contact number? You need also to call to indicate. I might say that some people that have been contacting us seem to have had problems with the people that they were assisted by, or the said agents. Some agents no longer respond to their phone calls and so forth. So you need to indicate here. Have you applied for a mainstream permit? You need to indicate. Have you applied for the waiver letter? Have you received your outcome? Have you not received an outcome? How long have you been waiting? Just indicate. If you have not yet applied for a waiver, what are your reasons? You need to indicate possible answers given. I don't know how to apply. I've tried to apply past tracking with using the VFS website. The VFS website, it kicks me out. I'm currently not employed, or I cannot afford the VFS fee of 1,550. But let me say this, if you cannot afford 1,550, chances are you must have lost your job. My employer has refused to write me motivation letter. Quite a number of people are having challenges with their employers. Next one, my passport is expired, and so on and so on. So you need to check to pick which one is relevant to you. And it goes on to say, do you want to migrate to the mainstream visa or want to leave South Africa? So these are some of the questions that are there. So please get into this form so that you can be assisted. My TikTok allows the videos that are less than 10 minutes, so that's why I'm stopping here. Please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, goodbye comrades, all the best.